Hey everyone, it's Hydro Pump here. Today, I'm going to be going over my first round in the R.B.E.T 3 or Ribbit really big Edison tournament. I got second place in that tournament. It was 183 players, and I know a lot of people want to see how Dragon Turbo functions. So, what better way to show it off in duels rather than just like showing the tournament run I went on? And just before we start, I just want to shout out the Format Library and edisonformat.com discords. If you guys aren't familiar with Discord at all, this it's really easy to sign up, and these Discord channels are super useful. First of all, Edison or formatlibrary.com has like literally every format you can think of on here. Discussion page, you can duel anyone you want. But the Edison one, Go format, these ones are all popping off all the time, 24/7. Uh, I technically got the round one bye starting off the tournament though, and the way you get the round one bye is just being one of the top duelists in the rank ladder. So if I do stats here, you see, whoa, someone dropped. I am number 3 currently until James Ark gets unbanned. Uh, Number 3 out of 642 players. I have 75 wins, 41 losses. So it shows all your stats there. And then I can also do show top 10. We got a lot of, Rod here. Ring of Destruction, that's my team. Shout out to them. Anyways, if you're one of the top duelists, you always get the first round bye. So it's super like valuable to be one of the top duelists on the rank ladder. You'd like think like maybe it's not that important. It's really important to be a top duelist on the rank ladder because that's a free technically a free win like starting every single tournament. And then you get to see like where everyone's playing in the tournament. Like you're part of the bracket because it's a double elimination tournament, not a like Swiss. So you kind of know who you're gonna be playing against. And then, this is you have to be part of the formatlibrary.com. That's where all the tournaments go through as well. So if you're going to be playing the tournaments online, the Ribbit series, get that invite spot. You can you have to be in that Discord pretty much. I feel like it's essential to be there for Edison. And this one as well, edisonformat.com. They have a sick website you can check out. And then pretty much this discussion page for every single deck possible. You got like all the meta decks here. You got some rogue. You got some fun decks here. So there's just like a discussion page for everything. You can see like people just talking in here nonstop. But yeah, great resources, and they even do some like locals here on the weekend online as well to get some practice in. But yeah, join those discords. I'll have them down below. Anyways, we're gonna get to the goods here. So this is the first round. I am playing against Mr. 120 Cyber Dragon. Anyways, I won the die roll. Doesn't hurt to. It's pretty good to win the die roll. And I'm just gonna try to do next play. I usually fast forward when I do these matches, but yeah. So I watched him play his first match. I think he played against Machina Gadgets, and so he already won one match. I'm starting my first one, and he is on like this plant toolbox deck. Is pretty crazy. I saw like a million one-ofs, so there's a lot going on with this deck. I did open 2 insane. Got 2 magical stones, no rejuve, so it's kind of like bricks at the moment. We do have gores so we can sit on and install, and then we got vortex if their fuel gets too crazy. We can just vortex them, and then Upstart. Let's see what the Upstart gets us trade in. So we can't really do a whole lot. So I think I just pass here. Yeah, I just pass. And I think they summon a Mystic Tomato. Yeah, Mystic Tomato. They drew Creature Swap. I'm just going to be spamming next play. So I drop Gores here. Just figured, like, get something going. I can make a low 8 Synchro if I want, depending on, like, what the state is. And he sets Heavy Storm, Pro Storm. Shout out to Pro Storm. Drew Debris Dragon. I think I don't remember what I do. I don't know if. So I can go for the level 8 play. Probably make, like, a Stardust. No, I make Darken to get rid of the Mystic Tomato. I don't want to deal with. No, I do make Stardust. Oh, I do. I Lightning Vortex. Oh, I think I just made Stardust, so otherwise I'm just stuck with like a tiny Gores token at 1400. They can crash like another tomato into it. That would be kind of bad. So Yeah, I guess I just vortex it just to get out of the way. Wasn't gonna use the magical stone. I had two, so I just wanted to get some pressure in early rather than just going like draw pass with the opponent. So we got Gorus and started swinging here. Get bring him down to half health, and we just pass it to there. So they're gonna summon Cyber Dragon, and then I think like creature swap. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they summoned Cyber Dragon because they couldn't do anything with it. I don't think they were thinking either. So actually, I think they should have summoned the Mystic Tomato because if I think they run Gale, so or I think they run like a lot of random tuners, so they could have just like made like some level 8 play there with the Cyber Dragon. But they like to get Lone Fire Blossom pass. I drew Cards of Concepts, which was pretty good because I got the Breed Dragon. I think that's what gets me going in this game. Next play. Come on. Okay, so we drew we drew Future Fusion and we got trade in. So and then they only have heavy Storm Trune, which doesn't really do anything to us. And this is kind of just when the game gets out of control. Add all my stuff. Let's take a look at what we dumped here. So we dumped 3 white stones, so we can have 3 blue eyes. We dumped the Drago. We dumped the Prime Material because we don't really know what the back row is yet. So this is good. You always want to get like the white stones in the grave, and then like Drago and like your utility monsters. You can get Drago, Prime are usually the first 2, and then you get like Clear Vice in the grave if you want. I usually dump like 2 if I have like a blue eyes at hand. If I already use a blue eyes, I want to dump like 2 white stone. Let's have like Pi Avarice or it's just nothing else better than dump. It kind of just depends. So we trade in here. We probably just Pi Avarice this. See what we draw. And then we could always Magical Stone anything back. So yep, that's what we're gonna do. We also want to Pi Avarice to like hit like a white stone if we can, just so we have another Cards of Consonance. Pretty good. We drew Trune, which was great. We can just we're gonna sweep the board. And I think it's just game, right? Oh, I can Future Fusion again. Add blue eyes. I didn't have anything else to dump, I don't think, other than Red Med there. And then we can just grab Vortex. Oh no, I grab Pot here. Oh yeah, because I need a guy. So I got the Instant Fusion, so that's gonna be a game here, because I can just Instant Fusion and kill, and then I drew Reju for this icing on the cake. I think it's game, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it wasn't game anyway, so. Actually, it'll be 11. 11 plus. Okay, so I don't think. Yeah, I couldn't kill them this turn, regardless. Because if I didn't do the upstart there, they would have 1300, and then Blue Eyes would be. So they'd be at like 200. So. I'm gonna set up the Drago Lock. I know they're like on like a really heavy like recruiter engine with Mystic Tomatoes. They're gonna get Lone Fire Blossom. And I forget how many I'm gonna draw here. I'd probably say 4. So, yep. And then I get the reveal. I don't think I had a dragon in hand before, but you're bound to draw a dragon probably. Heavy Storm doesn't matter. Cyber Dragon. Yeah, you can't summon that because of Drago. So he's just gonna go for the Titanial play, which this is gonna be game here. So I'm just gonna fast forward, crash. He didn't bluff the. Yeah, that's game. That's also another crazy thing about Red Med. It's like if you ever happen to get like a Synchro in the grave, you can just bring it back. I think I had a game where I brought back a Dark End, uses the effect again. Kind of situational, but So we're going to the next game. He hit me with the "Come on, bro, you ain't gonna win this." I opened the Future Fusion, which is always pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so I dumped Prime Material, Drago again, and two White Stones this time because I had the third in hand. Actually, yeah. Well, I dumped double Drago actually. The reason I decided Drago's in because he just has like a lot of recruiters, as you can see. Mystic Tomato can't get anything if it's getting darks only. Let's just ride with the fast forward. He kind of forgets a lot of stuff. He's just like, I don't know if he's just new, but he kept on trying to like summon Cyber Dragon, Mystic Tomato under Drago. It's okay, so this is kind of like one thing I saw with the deck. It has like a lot of creature swaps, Mark of the Rose, all the equip like these kind of spells. So I'm gonna get a little punished here. Um, just gonna cast my red mid, which is fine. I think I'm gonna be forced to activate Pot Evers next turn. I can I think okay, this is this is a weird hand. Okay, so I drew MST and it's it's kind of like the weird things where you can break a little bit with this deck if you draw like Heavy Storm, Tornade, and honestly I drew MST, so it's not gonna be doing a whole lot. I just passed because can't really do much. I got 5-headed coming out next turn if he doesn't destroy this, which he does not. Okay, so I drew the Darkness Metal Dragon. This is kind of like a really weird situation, very niche. But there is a world. I think I will won this game, or I don't know if I will won it. Let's see. There's a world where I win this game if I had a second 5-headed dragon, which never came up before, because I can Giant Trunade. Well, no, first I would have to Red Eyes banish the 5-headed dragon, and then I can Giant Trunade, balance Future Fusion. Now, if I had a second 5-headed dragon, I can activate Future Fusion, but since I do not, I can't activate Future Fusion to reveal 5-headed dragon to dump all the stuff and then switch summon for. So I just I could do summon Red Eyes, get Blue Eyes, but ultimately it doesn't really matter because he's just gonna Gale, Embryonic, and I just lose anyways. But if I were to have a second 5-headed dragon there, I think I would have been able to clear Gale or Kai Sangan, and then I would have been summoning Drago, so you wouldn't be able to summon Cyber Dragon. You would be able to make a Black Rose Dragon. Well, no, he couldn't. Yeah. He could probably get like Titanium off the. Or Lone Fire into Titanium, so I would go down to 100 life points. But he's also at 16, so I think I will have won the next turn, potentially, if that happened to play a second 5-headed. But the extra deck is like so. This deck doesn't really rely on the extra deck, but you just have so many niche situations where you can use like a certain extra deck monster. It's just kind of like you have to pick and choose which ones you want to use. Otherwise, you can have like an extra deck pool of like 20 monsters. Anyways, okay, game 3. Believe it or not, game 3 against this deck. Aside from Future Fusion last game, I didn't really have the strongest hand, and he started complaining. Come on, you forgot to add Red Wyvern. I assume he means it's the third time you have it turn 1. It's actually the second, but anyways. So we're going to add 2 Blue Eyes, we're going to dump Double Drago and Prime Material. I think I decided out Clear Vice because, or I don't remember, I'm pretty sure I did. Otherwise I don't really see why I would dump Double Drago. So we're going to upstart, we're just going to rejuve for 1. I brought Book of Moons in because I got bodied by Mark of the Rose. It's also good against like Brain Control. Stop a Recruiter from crashing or something, stop a Synchro Play. He's got a creature swap, which is fine because he doesn't have a way to keep the Drago, and he also doesn't get the recruiter either. So that was pretty. If I were him, I probably would have set the UFO turtle and passed. I know. Well, yeah. I mean, you could at least, yeah, UFO turtle pass maybe. I feel like that was just like the best thing. I guess he really just wants to get that Mark of the Rose set up, but you would be able to do that if he is UFO turtle. You got Lone Fire, and then you would have the plant for Mark of the Rose anyway. So kind of a misplay there. So we upstart into Trade-In, which is a great draw. We're going to get to see 2 more cards. Infusion, so we have a way to summon our guys. And we double book, so which is just really great against this deck in particular. And Infusion has a great utility in this deck because it just summon a dragon. And then, get the Drago for the lock. And then next turn, resolving Future Fusion, which I have a cool play for that. So he's going to Mark of the Rose, red mid, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to Book a Moon it, which is really nice. He doesn't really have a play. Keeping Battlefair against his deck's pretty bad, just because of Drago, and he's already losing the Drago really badly, so yeah, I wouldn't advise that. So yeah, Future Fusion would be summoning 5-headed dragon here, but just for me to go for the kill shot, I decided to book my Drago in standby phase, and then so I can summon the 5-headed dragon, and then I'm gonna get red mid, summon prime material. He's going to UFO turtle, and then I assume this is his only card, so I'm just gonna kill through that, and that's gonna be game. So yeah, this is our winning board here. If you guys want to face up, we can vortex. We could also card destruction. So we had a lot of options there. So yeah, that was our first round. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be doing like all the rounds and throughout this tournament. So keep your eye out for more Dragon Turbo content for Ribbit 3. And I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.